Alrighty, now that we have those fairy energies in the room, I want to welcome you all to the Spiritual Corner. My name is Prism P-Chan or PZ, whatever you want to call me, and I'm here with a collective reading to see what you need to know at this time. We're going to start off with the clumps and move on and see what exactly is in your energy. I think I'll be using the Light Seers deck to start, and then maybe the manga. We'll see. I'm being told to leave it as this. You could be a witchy witch. You don't have to be. You could just have that vibe to you. So we have owls in reverse, green fairy, I'm told to take this in reverse, believe in magic. A quote from the fairy godmother herself. It's kind of giving multiple unwise people. Maybe they're unwise about the heart or about someone who lives in their heart space because they don't believe in magic. This is a karmic masculine who wants to be divine but just isn't. They have a karmic aura. They could also be a distorted masculine, but I'm getting someone that isn't a divine masculine. They don't have spunk and they're not resting easy. So we're tapping into an energy of someone possibly in a group who is unwise about, I'm assuming you, because they don't believe in magic, or maybe they don't have the same belief system as you. But this keeps them in a karmic aura. And due to them not having, I even get this as energy, maybe even your energy. You could be a spunky person, for those who don't know what spunky is, because it is not used very often. You just have yeah, but there's just a certain energy to you that how do I say it? It packs a punch, but it's not in like a bad way. You're not overly intense. It's just people can see that you have a burst of energy that is very unique. It's like bubbly with a bit of an edge to it. So maybe you're bold. Maybe someone doesn't have that. They could also be restless because they are just drained. They can't keep up with you. So let's see. Owls reverse, green fairy. Yep, I already got it. Misinformation or some sort of gossip they might have listened to. Page of Swords reverse. They could have just a very childish, skewed outlook, especially with the devil coming out. A lot of, I get like mental loops, very, what is that? Rigid beliefs that are very confined to the material world, especially since the devil rules the material. And that's not just like material things like tangible items. This is also looking out for some sort of satisfaction or soothing through external resources. So like this person can't regulate themselves. They have to go get some sort of external coping mechanism. So maybe you are someone who can balance yourself out and heal and I wouldn't even say cope, but rather come to a conclusion that allows you to have a lot of open like mental space. Like you're not confined to your mind. You're not mentally entrapped. This person could possibly be very attached to their thoughts and their intrusive thoughts at that. Someone that you may have left out in the cold. So they definitely feel that way. A cycle has ended. Five of Pentacles, and then the World with the Queen of Swords reverse. A cycle ending has this person bitter. What is this? Let's see exactly what this is. They received definitely some misinformation that has them stuck or attached to something. Even a contract that they might have gotten connected to, or might have signed, could have them left out in the cold, like they missed information, um, or they didn't read something correctly, especially with this card having the page actually reading something. It's almost like someone was looking at something the wrong way, so therefore they just signed up or agreed to something without knowing the full picture or even the full outcome. But I get this is not knowing who they were dealing with, which is you. What's this? What was closed out here? Someone with a karmic aura has been stopped with the Knight of Pentacles falling on the karmic aura. So this is definitely either a karmic or either a distorted masculine. Hold on, spirit. No, they're karmic. So either a karmic masculine is karmic because of this attachment to this Queen of Swords character. I even got after that the Nine of Cups with the King of Wands reverse. This could be, yeah, this is good news for the collective because someone has lost their power, or someone also doesn't have the vision to execute something. That's why the cycle closed. Yeah, this is someone that lacks vision. Maybe even your vision, if they're not able to see what you're creating or what you're doing with your heart space. Because I mean, there's no cups out here, so except the Nine of Cups, but that's you. So I would assume that they just lack love. They don't know how to love the self, therefore they don't have a perspective of love, an understanding of it. They could have grown up without properly being loved, or they could have just had issues with relationships in general. For some of you, it's a feminine energy. For some of you, it is a masculine. If not, so this is a feminine who is very much, because all the cups missing, lacking nurturing or love to give, to be in that feminine energy. They might even lack an intuition, so therefore they come up as a masculine energy as well. That's what I'm kind of getting from this, but I'm not 100%. So there is something that they wanted. I'm getting the download that they possibly want to turn you karmic, like transferring this aura to you so they can turn up into the upright and be divine. Something like that. If not, let's see. Not a Pentacles first. I want to know what they were stopped doing. Something about the past. Four of Swords with the Six of Cups. It's like they wanted you to ignore something. What's the fourth card? Yep. This might be a feminine for you guys, a mother figure perhaps. Yeah, they wanted you to ignore you. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups, by the way. They wanted to mix the signals about how radiant you are, Queen of Wands. So you're the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I mean, I guess why you must you must really just cause their demons to have a fit when you're around, because you are very radiant, very poised, respected. They must not be very respected, or they don't put themselves in a position to be respected. Six of Cups. Six, six. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. I'm asking, what are they trying to stop? A soul connection? For some of you, it's a soul connection. They even could have tried to stop you from seeing yourself and going into the past. Or they even wanted you to stay like how you were in the past. Yes. So a lot of you, some of you, they wanted to stop a soul connection. And in order for you to get that soul connection, you have to see yourself as abundant, because you are. Or they didn't want you to see yourself for who you are, which is still abundant. Very good with investments, nurturing, loving, a mother figure. You don't have to be, but you just have a motherly energy. And they wanted you to be seen as who you were before, especially with the Nine of Wands. I mean, Six of Wands, sorry. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Like, they wanted you to be seen like how they used to see you. They're nostalgic, weird, they're weird ass nostalgia for you being this person that just allows people who are toxic to be in their life, because they are out in the cold, and that's the only thing I could assume that they want is you to invest in them. But you're so good at investing that is not going to happen. So thus the world, I hate people like this, or I hate I should say, way that people thrive in this energy, because it makes them feel good to control somebody else. And now they are confined to whatever they did. They're confined to whatever misinformation they might even spread. And I get a tug on that. Especially if they wanted you to be seen a certain way, how they used to see you. Because the Six of Wands is very much an audience. There's people around. Even in the traditional tarot, there's a crowd as well. When I think it's a masculine energy is sitting on his steed riding through, people are cheering. They could have wanted people to see you as who you were before, or who they used to see you as before. I think it's who they were used to seeing before, which is someone that just allowed themselves to be stepped on and just accept anyone and anything, even bitter, lying, with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. Like a bitter, lying, toxic, rigid, controlling person who just wants you to keep yourself dormant, your true self. How selfish and disgusting. Divine Masculine reverse and karmic horror. King of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles behind it. The Lover's the Sun. Reverse. There could be a King of Pentacles in the upright trying to balance something out. This could be your counterpart. You guys are both in the upright. A divine or karmic masculine could be trying to mix the signals about this so that you're not able to see your true love or a better choice. they wanted to make someone else seem karmic. Well, now they're karmic. Or if they wanted someone else to see you as karmic, they're karmic. They're being seen as karmic. Ace of Pentacles is going to have to do with an opportunity of some sort. Ace of Cups, definitely an opportunity in love. They wanted to get the opportunity for you to drop this, to lose this, but it wasn't able to get off the ground. I'm going to put that down. Ace of Cups, or Ace of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. How all the aces out here, and the two important ones, or the ones that really move, I guess, are in the reverse. Chariot, oh, because you control this. You don't have control of anything. You have control of your forward movement. Oh, wow. That's so funny because I was thinking in my head, I was like, where's the Ace of Swords? That's the truth, that you have your forward movement. It was waiting to come out at the right time. You gotta love that, Spirit. So we have all the aces out. That's crazy. And I think that opportunity is you, to have you, because you're abundant. This person doesn't know how to produce on their own. Yeah, it's like they were trying to, if you have someone in your life, they were trying to confuse this person about you. Family member, friend, or lover. Getting lover, but lovers can mean anything. It's just someone that's really close to you. They're trying to get you to not see them, or them to not see you. I'm getting them not see you. This person didn't, though, see their perspective, because Ace of Cups reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. They had the opportunity to look at that message or to see what they were saying was, but they decided to move forward because they had a breakthrough. This Emperor, or the actual divine masculine. So this could be possibly even, I do have two energies out here. This first spread is a feminine energy. The second spread is about a masculine, a karmic masculine who is trying to control something. But it looks like not only can they not control where you go, I also get that they can't control who this divine masculine goes, or where they go. Who this divine masculine goes to, I mean. Because they're moving into clear waters. They're moving on. They're not listening, or taking this opportunity. Maybe it was even a bribe. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. Something that didn't work. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Swords reverse with the Judgment. Because something was seen. Something that may have caused them anxiety, possibly. But now that it's dissolving, they're seeing the truth about some manipulation in the reverse. So, or magician in the reverse, and manipulation in the past, or that didn't work. Oh, I'm getting didn't work. So what is this though? What are they trying to offer? To work with them? Yeah, to work alongside them. And I'm getting, either make you feel like you're not the Queen of Pentacles, so they can keep this, whatever they're trying to get going, or so they can be allowed in, or they can have a tie to you. And this person isn't participating, and it seems like this is a key player, or someone that they need to do this in order for whatever they want to get to be given. Wow. So I'm getting that, it didn't work, whatever they're trying to get. But I really want to know, what was it just to keep you hidden, so they could steal something? This narcissist, this King of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. It's like they wanted to get, because especially with this, even though it's swords, air, speaking, thinking, it feels like they wanted to get away, invest in something so they could run off. They were blocked though, and they're very much confused. Seven of Swords or Seven of Cups. Damn, 7 7 6 6 7 7. Um, it looks like they wanted to do something sneaky so they could run off. Even the Seven of Swords is sitting on top of the Six of Swords. They wanted to get away with something that they invested in. So this is the karmic masculine, this King of Swords reverse. They could be an air sign, but they don't have to be. They're definitely someone that is gross. What if they want to sneak and get? Invest in what they invest in. Something that is being corrected and balanced out. So this could be something that they tried to do in the past. They could have gotten away with it for a while, but things are being regulated. They could have been doing something sneaky and they need someone to keep this going. Seven of Cups, but yeah, Justice, Seven of Cups. They're confused. But I want to know what this was. They might have wanted to create illusions, especially with the Ten of Swords kind of landing near the Seven of Cups. This is Ten of Swords reverse. So this is the past betrayal that this King of Swords reverse caused. They're not trying to tell me, but they need to tell me. Past conflict, trying to regain something that was lost. So they did all this to try to, it's almost like recover for something that they caused though, but they're trying to recover through you. That makes no sense. It's so stupid. This has nothing to do with you. I'm definitely getting that. This is very much separate from you. What was it that they wanted? A new start, a leap of faith, dissolving a disease, Queen of Wands, but they're jealous. So maybe they just want like an easier life, a new life that's easier. But Queen of Wands, they first of all, they lack the ambition. They can't spark anything. They can't create anything. They don't have the creative ability to do so. And they're stuck. So stuck. I also got like trapped. Oh yeah, halted with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The World. So like this is very much over. I don't even know why they tried to do all this. They also might have wanted to isolate you from a love offer, because I asked again just one more time, and they just really want to block your love life. Or just people being around you, a significant person in your life. It's gross. Obviously, even if it looks like it, sweetheart, they're not anywhere near getting this done. They're actually failing. They actually failed a while ago. And if you're in this, you might have felt intimidated, because these people love to intimidate. Obviously, they were trying to intimidate this person with their karmic aura, and it didn't work. They're too grounded, just like you are too grounded. So spunk reverse, they're dissatisfied because the love offer still stands. Stop trying to stop people from loving. Stop trying to stop people from having true love, because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve this collective. You need to find somewhere to go. You need something safe to do. Knight of Wands, because you went a different direction. You went ahead and went on your own adventure, sweetie. And this left them and their lackeys, their junkies, their flunkies in the reverse. They might have even broken up because of this. They might even be breaking up from a house. For this plan, I get a house that you might be getting. If not, if this has nothing to do with any property or anything like that. Whatever opportunities they tried to stop, you're still getting it. And the Seven of Swords slipped right underneath the World and the Queen of Pentacles. It is over trying to rob, steal, sneak, lie, whatever, do anything remotely of any low vibration near this Queen of Pentacles. And that includes the King, because anything that my collective does, they're protected. And that goes for anybody around them. That's why you, because I'm pretty sure you're in here, want to get near the collective so then they can give you protection. No. No. Yeah. Five of Wands reverse landing on the Five of Swords, five with the Five of Cups nearby. So there's a change happening. They can't, because it looks like you might have taken a leap recently. You could be in Hermit as well. They can't cause conflict for you, this King of Swords reverse. Therefore, their Queen of Swords reverse, which this could be a couple or just two people that have the same frequency, both bitter, both who use information to cause conflict with others and only use it to benefit them, who lack integrity or any sort of actual balance. They can't balance their scales. They can't even balance their mind. They've lost control. The wheel has turned. And again, just in case anybody forgot, the cycle's over. You can recover now from this. If not, you will be recovering from whatever they did. So don't worry. Even if it seems bleak, some of these things take a while. Yeah, and landing again on the Fool and the Hermit, 10 of Cups. Like I said, you're gonna be fine. Well, they will not be. They might have. Remember that swapping thing I was saying earlier? They could have wanted to transfer their karmic energy, whatever causes them to have. I'm getting like money curses onto this divine masculine, and they did not do that successfully. So they're a broke bitch. They could be both the same um, sign, two earth signs. I almost forgot, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or it could be someone that just has a lot of groundedness, or they are pretty well off, or they are it's just like their personality is of the archetype of a King of Pentacles. But whoever this is, regardless of if they are a what I just said, they are broke. They are broke mentally. They have a lack mindset. Therefore, they can't make good investments. They just make quick, self-gratifying, quick. What is that? Instant gratifying type of transactions. Nothing that gives back to them. They only want to take. They take from you. They take from your sister, your friend, your brother, your sister. They actually like to take from multiple people, and live off of them. Whatever they got to do to survive, except go to work. If they could not go to work, they will find every way to not. That's a King of Pentacles in reverse. And they're burdened. Oh, they're burdened. Oh, poor Tinky. That's the truth. They're burdened. They're burdened by the truth. They're burdened by the breakthroughs that are being had here, because I'm pretty sure they're getting exposed at this point, or they are about to get exposed. Yeah, for the gossip they had put on you, poor hermit, and about your this love that you were getting, or are getting. I get were. You guys could be talking or could be rekindling things, or they could have also just like lied and said you wouldn't be able to manifest this type of person, and you were able to, or you were about, or you're like in the works of doing so, and they're able to pinpoint who is coming in for you for some reason, and they're trying to attack this person, but it's unsuccessful. Something's been illuminated to them that caused an imbalance, possibly the fact that they've been exposed for lying. This Queen of Swords reverse, they were both lying. Yeah, they were both lying. Specifically, though, this yeah, this karmic masculine is the one who is getting the hit of this. I forgot he's over here. Um, so this guy was lying, or girl, doesn't matter. I'm just saying it because they're masculine energy. And this caused a tower. Where this is going to cause a tower. And um, because you're out of this, you are living your life, healing. I even get with that Four of Swords, standing in your power, paying attention to your investments. Yeah, they're not King of Swords again in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. They're gonna have to restrain themselves, or maybe they want to build up the courage to apologize, but that apology is a Knight of Cups in reverse. It's tainted with grossness to an Empress. You're an Empress. And there could be some communication that someone is getting about you, Empress. A King of Cups reverse, a manipulative, cold, by cold I mean emotionally void sort of person. Yeah, they've been informed that you've escaped. So this is three people on the board at this point. Yeah, I'm getting a huge nudge. They want to. Oh, you're healing? Yes. Oh, High Priestess. They're healing. They don't want something to end, but they don't have any defense. Whatever defense that they want to have for why you guys aren't aligned anymore. It's Two of Cups reverse. Four of Swords, they're laid out and holding on to something that ain't even there anymore. Let's get a Fey Wisp. Or actually, I'm going to do Fairy Wisdom today. I think the message here is you dodged a bullet. Keep remembering that. Things are coming to a close. I mean, they kind of have already been. It's just there's a lot of things that need to get wrapped up for a lot of you who find this. Just keep doing you. I mean, all of this stuff that's happening in the background, like this is like your daily news report. Just go back to doing whatever you usually do and just know that this is getting worked out. All they can do is be jealous and watch, and I even get like hypothesize because they don't know what's going on with you. Alrighty, and for today we have attitude, and it's so funny. It landed on the Queen of Wands reverse, and on the left of it's the Ace of Cups, on the right is the Star. I get that you are the star in the Ace of Cups. Whether you're in the public eye or not, you are very bright. You illuminate. And we already discussed that with the Queen of Wands coming out for you in the upright. There's someone who is jealous, envious, bitter, and very insecure about you and your just your radiance, what you have coming in for you. Um, the fact that you're a guiding light. So attitude, the key word is attitude. If you have drawn the attitude card, you can be sure that there is a message here for you. Take a close look at the way that you interact with others. Stand up for your rights and your ideals, but also honor other people's positions. What appears obvious to you may not be obvious to another person. Go deep within yourself and ask, what is it that I need to observe within myself? We can choose to act or react to a situation? Do you fly off the handle when you're confronted with a difficult lesson, or do you take a deep breath, center yourself, and consider what would be the best course of action? It is important to listen to the inner voice that knows that spirit wants the best for you. Just ask for help and remember that every problem comes with its own solution. Your own inner self will be glad to whisper the solution to you. Sometimes it comes in words or thoughts of insight. Other times it comes in as a message that urges you to have faith that the universe is moving energy around in order to manifest the perfect outcome. So I was talking about just keep moving forward. This is an exercise in trust and faith. Listen to all that you say and think all day long. Yeah, listen to all you say and think all day long. Whenever a negative thought or judgmental thought comes in, immediately replace it with a positive thought. Remember that you can focus on what you attract in your life. So on your face generates, wait, what? So carefully choose what kind of life you want. The simple act of placing a smile on your face generates a chemical change within your body that brings about happier feelings. Yeah, I'm happy right now. Others will also react to you in a way that reflects how you present yourself to them. Remember to avoid judgments of yourself or others or situations. Gather the facts, ask for divine's help, and then listen for the next course of action. So that could be to the cross watchers. But I also get this as to you guys. If you're feeling down on yourself or that things aren't going to work out, remember that those could, for one, be projective thoughts or even intrusive thoughts that aren't even really yours to pay attention to. You should definitely not claim those anymore. And when they come in, instead, you got to turn them around. So you could say like, oh, I'm so worried about money, blah, 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 blah. But if you really look at it, like if you stop yourself and you say, you know what, let me look at my finances. Well, I don't really need money, or rather, I probably would have had more money if I didn't uh, go out to eat these few times this week. So maybe I need to evaluate what my spending is instead of projecting onto my life that things aren't going to work out due to me being in poverty when that's not true. It's my actions that put me in poverty. And me having a impoverished mindset is only going to continue that cycle. So I acknowledge that this week or this month I haven't had a lot of money, but I know that I'll be abundant next month because I know now the lesson that I need to learn. And that's kind of like how you got to do it is even when you feel bad, there's a moment for a lesson there. Am I feeling bad because I did something, but what did I do? Or am I feeling bad because I'm putting too much pressure on myself? Okay, well, how do I relieve this pressure? You got to start thinking outside of the box and start looking for some sort of problem solving or some sort of resolution, and having those problem solving skills be on the forefront. The worst thing that you can do is sit there and sulk and say, I don't have this, I don't have that. Okay, so you're sitting there, you've wasted 5 minutes or even 15 minutes to sulk, but that whole time, not only could you have found a solution, but you could have started something that could have given you money. If you are a writer, you could have started to write things out. Maybe even look to see if there's gigs to put in like ads for people. Like let's say you do writing, but you also do graphic design, so you're able to like make really good flyers for people, and you actually run into a gig because you looked that asked for people to do this, and they need it submitted in like by the end of the week. So that day that you get those submitted in, that day you'll also get paid. And then let's say that same day you have to pay those bills that you are worrying about. Well, now you just figured out some way to do that because you thought outside of the box. You thought, I have all of these resources, I have all these skills, what can I do with these skills? And in that 15 minutes you can either have that plan done, have already moved on and found a gig or something that you can do really quick, or you have found a new avenue or a new way of thinking because you decided to not sit there and sulk or complain about it. No, I don't want you to not feel your feelings. You're allowed to feel frustrated, but that doesn't need to be something that you ruminate in. And 15 minutes is a long time to ruminate in something. And I'm not saying that you need to time yourself either, but I am saying that though time is a construct, we only have so much of lifespan that we shouldn't be wasting our energy on just stalling. Move or take that time to heal, but don't get up and have that same mindset for tomorrow. You don't want to do that. And I want to make sure that you guys refrain from being these people like this, the Queen of Swords reverse, the King of Swords reverse, and be in your abundance, which is a Queen of Pentacles. And they don't think about what they don't have. No, no, no. They think about, what can I do to go get it? How can I strategize to invest correctly? Or rather, even they are investing correctly. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming into another reading of mine. I know it was I know these readings have been really just, you guys are really not here as much, but I think that's because we aren't being showcased right now due to the heavy gang stalking and just heavy monitoring that they're doing, that it's time to just tell stories about the karmics. So just make sure when you come here or to any of the collective readings on this platform that you keep that in mind. You might hear about love, you might hear a little bit about what you're getting, but just get your popcorn ready so you at least like can enjoy the entertainment that this is, because at the end of the day, these clowns want to be clowns. Well, then they might as well entertain us while we continue to avoid the clownery. So I want to thank you for watching this reading. If you resonate with it at all, hit a like or leave a comment so I can know what is going on and how this story relates to you, because I would love, love, love to hear it, especially this one. This one's crazy. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.